I'm making this video today because of the importance of Islam. Today was my first day at a mosque. It was my first day participating in Jummah. And I felt at home. I was baptized when I was younger. When I was born, I was baptized. But as I grew older, I noticed that, well, you have to separate God from people. The individuals that were pushing Christianity had ulterior motives, and that's a personal experience of mine. You see, my father, I didn't know until I was 18 years old that he molested his sister when he was 16 and his sister was 9. In the police report that I inquired about this year regarding my father's historical sexual assault case, I was told that the investigation stopped and that it was handled through the church. That's my personal experience. This year, I tried to go to church without having that retrospect I do now. The church that I chose, it put me off a little bit. People were being too clingy, too needy. That's not what God's about, right? I come to find out after not going to that church, a friend of mine informs me that my suspicions were right, and that there was a forum online explaining the cult practices and followings of this particular church. Listen, cult and religion do not go hand in hand. They're two different concepts. So, not surprised, but this is why I chose Islam. I chose a religion that never in my life has coerced me. Never in my life have I had an encounter with somebody telling me to convert to Islam. That's not their religion. I chose Islam because that is the type of person that I am. I like and I love to pray and to follow the teachings of Allah, of God, without the social implications or the cultural implications of it. And that is my devotion to Allah. Islam and being in the mosque today for my first Jummah was peaceful. It was, in a sense, you were in solidarity, but not in the social sense. It was your souls were in solidarity, something that I haven't experienced in the church, in the churches that I've been to. And that is something when you can feel like there is no obligation for you. You just pray, you give your gratitude to Allah, and everybody's doing the same and on their own individual journey. It certainly does not feel like everybody has to be on the same page necessarily. It's kind of, you do what you have to do, you pray, you love Allah, you're respectful to one another, but nobody's doing anything extra. So it was a genuine experience and a humbling experience. And I think humility is the best word for it, because in Islam, in Juma today, it's very much that culture. It's that feeling that you get when you enter the mosque. So that was my first experience with Islam. And I believe that Islam will be with me and Allah will be with me until my time on earth here is complete. So with that being said, Allahu Akbar.